Take 5. Whew, give me some coffee. I need these brain cells to start kicking in, because when I'm trying to talk to a camera, it's not like talking to a human being. Give me a call on the phone and I do much better. Hi, I'm Kimber Joyce, and this is Kimber Joyce's TV. I am a homeschooling coach, and I love to bring you resources that have worked for me and my family. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about organization, and we're going to talk about transcripts. Do we need a transcript? Yes, you do. I don't know what your state laws are, but it's super important to create a transcript early on so you don't have to rack your brain and try to think about what your child did do over the 12 years of homeschooling if you start at the beginning. And so yes, you need a transcript. How do you transcribe the courses that your child does if they're a lifestyle learner like my child is? Well, I document every day. I document everything. In fact, that's the tip of the day. Document in your notebook. Brain dump. Write down everything they do, from waking up and doing a chore, to cooking breakfast or helping you cook breakfast, to sweeping, to sitting on the couch and listening to you read a story, or you're watching a YouTube video, or your child may really like TikToks. So you document that. How? You ask them what they learned, because there's stuff on there they're learning. In fact, my daughter tells me all this stuff that she's learning, and sometimes it's not the greatest, but it is still learning. Lifestyle learning approach is all about life, living in the real world. When you're out of school, you don't have somebody telling you what, when, where, and how like you do in a school setting. And so it's important that when you're home educating, that you're teaching some of these characteristics, some of these values, and some of these habits to your child. And so anyways, back to me being a lifestyle teacher, I wasn't really sure how I was going to address some of the topics that we touch on throughout the year. And this year's unique. She is volunteering at a preschool. She's taking a lot more dance classes in the arts. She was in an art school, which was a co-op, and worked on some painting, worked on some acting, and of course dancing, because that's her world, and a little bit of singing. And so I had to find a way to take what she was doing, put it down so that it would look like learning, basically, because everybody's unique. And I found a company that I will link in the comments below who provides a beautiful electronic transcript. And you put your child, and they give you options. It's so amazing. You go in there under language arts. I had no clue that, there were so many different options that you can pick when you're trying to document what your child has done. It doesn't have to be just like the standard education they talk about the school system. They only have maybe 1 or 2 English classes, but when you're in homeschool, you have like 10 different English classes that you can actually document what your child is doing. So drama, she did a play. It was The Sound of the Music, and she was Maria. And yes, it was drama, but I can also document that as language arts because she had to memorize that whole script. And as far as I'm concerned, if you can memorize a whole script, you can memorize anything and you can read anything. But so I documented that in the transcript under like English and under drama. And so anyways, you can be very, very unique, and you can be very creative when it comes to putting your child's courses into a transcript. And I'm running out of time, so I was going to get into how to be organized, but if you just go to my website, you can go ahead and read my blog, Kimber Joyce